movement. The specter of so many people celebrating a brutal murder is disturbing, and the impact could be far-reaching in ways we might not be able to imagine. Joining us now is Batya Ungar-Sargon, author, journalist, and host of Batya on NewsNation, and Geraldo Rivera, NewsNation correspondent at large. Great to have both of you here. So, Batya.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, Geraldo. Prove me wrong, as Charlie would say.
Welcome, Batya.
What do you make of the reaction that people know? I know the Democratic Party isn't celebrating his murder, but the fact that so many people who are members of the party and are the far left are openly posting these videos is backfiring big time.
So I hope all of the Democrats watching are going to take to heart the story you just told about the two young men. That is a harbinger, I think, of what is to come. People do feel that the Democratic Party leadership has, in a way, encouraged the dehumanization of people on the other side. They called speech violence. They called their political opponents Nazis and fascists. You put those things together, and that is a permission structure to commit violence. I just want to make one more brief point. There's a lot of calls for unity now. I love calls for unity. There's also people saying there are both sides are to blame. This is a problem of political violence on both sides. I want to just explain briefly why this is so offensive to people on the right to hear right now. It's because it is not true. It is asking them to bear the burden of the guilt that harmed them before Charlie's body has even been buried. They are being asked to assume half of the guilt for a crime committed against their side, the likes of which there just is no parallel from right-wing violence to left.
Geraldo, do you buy that there's no parallel? I mean, we had a Democratic congressman gunned down, another lawmaker gunned down, Josh Shapiro's mansion firebombed. What do you make of it?
Right.
And Batya's point.
Well, and first of all, Batya, welcome. First time we've been on the show together. Welcome. You have a brilliant. I'm sure you have a brilliant career here at NewsNation. I remember a lot of, you know, when you get to be my age, you have a lot of memories and they kind of conflate. I remember when I was in the student union at the University of Arizona, went up on the TV screen, relatively rare occurrence to have a TV screen in those days, John F. Kennedy's assassination was playing out. And what I remember was I could not believe that this could actually happen. Oh, of course, I knew history, from long ago, but history was long ago. It wasn't relevant to me to actually see this person that I cared for, this person that I admired, that I hoped someday to emulate, or just someone who filled my heart with patriotism, that he was gone, that he was dead. It was just such an utter wake-up call to me. I could not believe it. In terms of two sides and whether or not there's equal guilt, or whether or not can't we all have a moment, even though, Batya, you probably are correct in a very real sense, and I understand your rage at having the right demonized by being mixed in with the left. I think that this is the time, and this is what I would like to preach, where we give people a break, where we say, okay, this is what's happening. We have a very polarizing political structure right now. If the Republicans totally control Washington, the blue states are feeling very insecure. They're feeling very assailed. They don't know what to make of the future. This is probably a time where, my heart goes out to, and I've said it every minute I've been on the air since Charlie Kirk's death, that my heart goes out to him and his family. This is a horrible, horrible thing. Would that it would never again be repeated. And may his memory be a blessing. Yet, when the president says it's only you and it's not you, and there's too many, I know that the yous and the yous are too mixed in. There's too many good guys and not so good guys on both sides. I think that is a truth. When you see his family, my God, your heart breaks.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.